Memorial Hall, presented by Briggs Lawrence County Public Library. After the Civil War, a building was designed in the memory of the Union soldiers and sailors, both living and dead, who had served for Lawrence County during the war. The building was to be called the Soldiers Memorial Hall, or the Grand Army of the Republic Memorial Hall. Later, the name would be shortened to Memorial Hall. On the 6th of February, 1891, Market Square was chosen as the site for the building. The groundbreaking did not occur until the 26th of May, 1891. The cornerstone would be laid on the 28th of July that same year. J. W. Yost of Columbus, Ohio, was chosen to design the building. It was to be 60 foot by 117 feet, 130 feet long, and 30 foot tall. A tower was to be added, which stood 104 feet high. Hocking Valley brick was used in the construction. The main entry would face Railroad Street, and in total, the building would cost $20,000 to build. The dedication ceremonies for the building lasted for 3 days, on October 12th, 13th, and 14th, 1892. A parade of soldiers occurred the day after the last dedication ceremony. The new building was to include the GAR, or the Grand Army of the Republic Hall, the Relic Room, a library room, the Library Delivery Room, a stock room, a librarian's office, the GAR anteroom, trustee room, kitchen, and a stage. The library room would house the first Briggs Lawrence County Public Library. On the 18th of December, 1905, the building was destroyed by a fire. Only the tower and the first floor walls and the foundation was found undamaged. The building was repaired and restored and was used until a few years ago. The American Legion held their first meeting in Memorial Hall after it was formed in World War I. Al Lester, an Ironton artist, painted a sign in the large circle over the front door. In the 1960s, the building underwent renovations. In May of 1867, the building was sandblasted to restore the original color of the brick. By the time the renovations were finished, the Memorial Hall would house many local offices, including the City Hall and City Jail. The local prison or jail was located on the ground floor. The city manager, city auditor, the water department staff, traffic bureau, and municipal court, and the recreation bureau all were housed in the building. The building was used as the City Hall and City Jail until the 1990s. After the 1990s, the building became vacant and soon began to deteriorate. In 2008, efforts had begun to save the building. In 2009, the effort would be spearheaded by the American Legion Post 433. Sadly, it would take a lot of money and time to repair the building. On the 19th of September 2012, the building was added to the National Register of Historic Places. In August 2013, all 7 city council members voted to demolish Memorial Hall. The historic sandstone part of the building was to remain. The rest of the block would become part of a pocket park and a veterans memorial. On the 20th of May 2014, demolition began by the Southern Ohio Salvage Company. It was a $128,000 project and was to take 5 weeks. The building still stands, or part of the building still stands. Captain E.H. Ewing wrote the poem that was read during the dedication. You've summoned those who wore the blue and called again the roll anew. A grizzled few had heard the call, but most had passed beyond the bound that hedges life from death and found, in the final camp that awaits us all. Whatever that camp may be, of joy or peace or revelry, there is something on this side of love. Companionship is oft renewed, as it may be, and still imbued, with all ascribed to it above. The soul of man unsatisfied, without a kindred soul beside, still reaches out to grasp the chain, whose links are made of stirring steel, that enters in the woe and will of common danger, toil, or pain. Such are the links that firmly bind old comrades each to each, they find. Men growing stronger with the years, the rust may come, but there is strength that does not fail until, at length, death comes and then dissolves into tears. God bless the gratitude that finds expression in the noble minds, that this conceived this temple grand, and by their means their hands have earned, and beauties that their souls discerned, this house and its adorning stand. Stand ever as a witness true of all our soldiers sought to do. Stand witness of the men who died, whose eyes see not because they sleep, whose children may be here to weep, whose spirit may be here beside. Stand witness of the men who live, who offered all they had to give. Their eyes the evidence behold, the love of freedom has a price, that pauses not to ponder twice, its value as compared with gold. If you would like to find more information about Memorial Hall or other historic buildings and people, please come to our Phyllis Hamner Room located in the Ironton Branch Library.